Hey everybody, Palm Springs Cindy here at Las Palmas Country Club condo area off of Bob Hope, if you're familiar with that area in Palm Springs. I actually just woke up probably an hour ago, and I took Shelby for a long walk because it's just so beautiful and so nice here. And after a while, I'm going to swing the camera around because the sun is facing me. And so, but I want you to see this beautiful area. When I was walking, I thought I should take you for a walk with me because, and just face the camera the direction that I see because it's so lovely. The people pay a lot of money here for their HOA dues. But the HOA keeps the grounds pristine and lovely and green and lush and trimmed. And there are all kinds of, well, of course, palm trees, but all kinds of grapefruit trees. Very mature, and their grapefruit just hang heavy off of the limbs and fall. And then the HOA people, are here to scoop those up, whatever the people don't eat. And there are a lot of people. Here's a couple coming. You're going to hear Shelby start puffing. A couple coming. She's walking with a walker. And, it just invites such an outdoor, be outside, except when it gets so darn hot. And it will get hot today, too. Shelb, speaking of Shelb, some of you, now that she's been on camera a little bit, hey, Shelby, that's our friend. Shelby, that's our friend. Shh. She'll stop barking in a second. They're turning around. She is a multi-poo. At least that's what they told me. And I found her, there was a gal standing on a corner with a laundry basket, one of those rubber laundry baskets, filled with 6 little puppies, Shelby's litter. Well, she was one of the puppies, and they were all girls, all females, but 2 of them were males, but the males had been scooped up and somebody took them somewhere. Because I said, oh my gosh, the litter had only females, and she said, well, no, they did have, there were 2 white males, and then the rest of the litter she was actually brown when I got her. And so now she's like a very rust type color. And so I had heard from Caesar Milan, because she's 10 and a half. So 10 and a half years ago, Caesar Milan was still on television. And I had heard from Caesar that, because I knew especially if I was going to get a puppy, I didn't want the leader of the pack. I didn't want the aggressive one, the alpha. So he said, if you pick a puppy up, maybe even a full-grown dog, I'm not sure, but if you pick a puppy up and hold it on its back, and it does not twist immediately, try to wiggle its way back, around so that its tummy is not facing you. If it lays like that for you, then it will be a submissive type dog, a mild-mannered dog. So I did that, and I did that with everyone in the litter. Now there was one dog, she was so cute. She was the runt, but let me tell you, she was running that litter. She was so hyperactive, it was crazy. She was jumping up and down, and she was trying to jump over the little laundry basket edge, and she was jumping on top of all the other dogs, and she was barking, she was wild, but she was so cute. And everybody, well, this lady with the laundry basket had her kids with her, and all of her kids were favoring this one little runt because it was so adorable. But I thought, oh no, way too much energy for me. I'm not getting that one. The sprinklers are all coming on. So anyway, Shelby was the only one that did not flip around when I held her. And true to form, she's been a calm dog, but she's not, she does have a little bit of she has a little vicious streak in her. And everybody thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not, because we'll put it this way, I had to buy a muzzle for her for when we go to my family's, because everybody brings their dogs. And Shelby is not good with other dogs. She will bite them. she acts playful, and then all of a sudden she goes, "Arr," and she'll bite. And the other dogs are very innocent, and so everybody's on pins and needles. And I don't want to lock Shelby in the garage or put her up in the bedroom or lock her in the bathroom while we're there. So one one of my nephew's dog has to be muzzled as well. And he seems to be okay with it. He and once in a while he kind of goes like this, but that's not very often. So I bought Shelby a little muzzle. I haven't tried it on her yet because with COVID, I haven't gone to my sister's since I've had it, I'll say. So anyway, that's the Shelby story. Of course, when I got her, I took her right away to the vet. She was barely 6 weeks old, whatever the time limit is that you can separate them from the parent. I did ask to see the parent, but the parent wasn't there. I mean, this gal was standing on a corner in a small city with a laundry basket full of puppies. That's how I got her. And she said they were multi-poos. She could be just poodle, I don't know. The only reason I think she might be multi-poo is because her snout is not real long and pointy, like a real poodle. So anyway, I immediately took her to the vet and they checked her out. She was fine, but they had been giving her solid, kibble, just cheap kibble. And so I thought she was too young for that. So anyway, the vet and I worked out her diet and she eventually got her shots. Then she was spayed when she was I think just turning 5 months. And I guess that's when you're supposed to do it, so that sooner than later, I guess. So I had that done. And so anyway, she's just been a great little dog. She's healthy. She's very good. Well, I want to say she's very good with me. She's crazy about me. But she will, there have been many times I've had to, discipline her. Caesar says, put your hand on their necks like this, because in dog world, dogland, that's how mothers, correct their dog. They like, "Arr!" And so, to mimic that's what he says, is to go like this on their neck, which I do. I don't do it. I mean, I've done it. And she will, and he said, do it until their body surrenders. And then you've won, and they know, okay, I can't do that anymore. So I have done that with her, but it takes her a long time to surrender. So for being a little cutie pie, she can be a handful at times. But most of the time, she's good. Very, very loving and needs a lot of attention. Okay, this is something new that I just purchased, and Shelby loves them. They're from Ben and Jerry's, Ben and Jerry's ice cream. And they are, look at, she knows, she's right here. She knows I'm holding this up. They're sweet potato and duck jerky. Now, I make my own sweet potato treats for her, but I saw this, and since I'm sort of a guest here. But they're chewy, they're soft, and there's a little, there's that little piece of duck wrapped around there. I was going to say it was bacon, but it's duck. So she's standing right here, so of course I have to give that to her. Good girl, yes. She's so happy. So she doesn't know what to do with it. I've never given her a whole one before. So anyway, that's my little Pumpkinhead Shelby story. I woke up this morning, fixed my coffee, took my walk, and it's just I thought I'm so lonesome that I thought I'm just going to go on video and have coffee with my girlfriends from YouTube, because it's quiet, it's beautiful. You can tell I just woke up, and of course I'm looking out over here at the people going by. But it's just, it's just so quiet. And at least when I'm talking to you guys, I feel like I'm having my coffee with someone. Now, yesterday when I did go out, remember I told you I went to Ross and I went to Trader Joe's. Well, I was going to go to Home Goods and I was going to go to Tuesday Morning, but I didn't, because I really can't buy anything right now. And I knew I would be tempted so I didn't go. But what I did notice was like at Trader Joe's, they've got all those pumpkins out and the fall wreaths, and it's like time to decorate your house for fall. And I like to decorate starting September, because September, October, November, fall, and then of course it leads into Thanksgiving. So I feel like those decorations are not wasted. They're out there for a while. Then switcherooning to Christmas. I think what I'm going to do, because I'm sitting on the patio, I'm going to tidy up the patio, hose off the patio furniture, put out the cushions, and then maybe go buy a pumpkin or something to put out here on the patio, because it is very pleasant in the morning. And in the, well, I want to say, and in the evenings, but the sun goes down here, and actually, starting around 4 o'clock is really the hottest part of the day. I want to use the pool today, and I read the pool rules, and I guess that you can use the pool. Only so many people can be in the pool. When you're out of the pool, you have to have your mask on. Only so many people can be in the hot tub. I'm not going in the hot tub. Too hot. So hello there. I can't see who that is. Is that Wendy? Anyway, because I do want to go to get in the water today. I think what I'll do maybe is do a little shopping or clean up the patio. Well, whatever I do, I'll jump in the pool last, because I'll be hot and it'll be refreshing, versus get in the pool now and then get cleaned up. Because no matter what I do, I always end up getting my hair wet. Just enough that I have to go through the drying kind of a thing. So that takes so much time. All right, well, I don't really have anything else to say, because I was on twice yesterday doing my makeup. And many of us decided that part of the problem was the lighting was way too bright. So speaking of lighting, I'm going to take you guys, let's see here, take you over here. Let me see. So this is across the street one way, but look at the mountains. Aren't they gorgeous? So we walk down that street, and then this is the green belt here. Beautiful green belt. I showed you this view the other day. And then the pool is there around that hedge. It's inside that hedge. And then, of course, condos lined up along both sides. But blue skies, the mountain view, and it's just gorgeous. Okay, you guys, I'm going to leave you with that view, and while I say goodbye, and let's finish enjoying our coffee. P.S. I love you. This is Palm Springs Cindy signing off. Have a great Sunday.